Okay, Administrator McCarthy.
Sorry, where are you?
I'm
there
right
you
here.
are.
Sorry, I'm from Canada. You mentioned that the EPA is governed by the data leads your science. That was
Yes.
not necessarily, and you talked about the EPA wasn't exactly supportive of the Keystone XL pipeline.
Yeah.
The data actually suggested otherwise. I'm just curious if you could respond to that.
Well, all the EPA did was make I think the point, and it's factually correct, that tar sands is a much more greenhouse gas intensive process, and there is an opportunity, depending upon whether coal is inexpensive or expensive, to have it either increase the amount of emissions, greenhouse gas emissions or not. It was factual, and certainly it wasn't our decision, but we provided the right science.
It's
And
1/10 of 1% of global emissions. If production in the oil sands stopped today, it wouldn't make a difference.
You know what? You would do that with every single source of greenhouse gases, and we had that argument at the Supreme Court, and we won decisively, which was that we don't need to prove that every single source is going to stop greenhouse gas emissions. But if the attitude is that that's the challenge for us, we will never stop global warming. We will never stop climate change. And so that has just never been the case for EPA. We don't have to prove that any reduction will actually make a precipitous difference in and of itself, but we have to admit that there's a lot of efforts need to be done to get at this issue, and it is that combined effort. But every step, the first step, is this is a marathon, and if you don't take the first step, you ain't getting nowhere, baby.